Hola. You there? I'm here. Day 5 of 365. I wanted to share what's in my heart at this moment, the only moment that exists. And there will be some, mainly men, unhealed men, in my posts with comments, with ideas, with projections, with feelings of their own that they haven't healed yet. And I'm not sharing this for you to be aware or judge. If you see it, pray for them. Prayer and meditation is very important right now. And more important is for us to line up our heart. How we line up our heart is by having our conscious and subconscious mind become one. And how we do that is during our sleep. Whatever you accumulate that's attached to feelings throughout your day, whether it's thoughts or actions, whatever you hide, whatever is unprocessed, gets taken in at night and you hand it over to the subconscious mind, the feminine energy. I'll get into more of that and explain that a little bit better. I don't want you guys to feel that there's a superior being. It's not. The metaphor of the conscious and subconscious mind is masculine and feminine. When they become one, they live and act from the heart. That's where they reside. It's not in the brain. The brain is just collecting information. That's it. Experiences. Whatever we bring at night is what we create the next day and the following day, and so on and so on. The subconscious mind loves us. The subconscious mind wants to be the best at everything. It makes you want to shine every single day. It wants you to be the best representation of the one, which is you. Whatever you bring in as you go to sleep, whether it's true or not, the subconscious mind doesn't know. It just knows that you're hurt. It just knows that you're happy. It knows that you're in love. All of that. And it'll create everything based on what you are telling it to do, what you are saying you are. How I've managed to align those two, and it's still a work in process, is by being present, by being here right now in the breath. The only thing that exists is the right now. Anything that's happened last year, last week, months, a lifetime ago, childhood, we're no longer there. But if we feel it and we're always in remembrance and we're always in those thoughts, we bring that home at night. So what does she do? Your magnitude, your heart field, your toroidal field, your aura, your soul, which is the heart, magnetizes to others that are on that same frequency. And so you create groups of unhealed men, groups of unprocessed just trauma. And I know this because I was in those shoes. I, make jokes. I was in those shoes and I took them off because I like to be barefoot. But it's really important to align. We are energetic beings. We have to be grounded. We have to live through our heart. Once we begin to be present and we begin to live through our heart, everything will change. Because your magnitude, your magnet energy is going to expand, and it's going to attract other beings that are on that same frequency. And together, we can change everything. Everything begins with thought. Don't be in the thought. A lot of cultures, a lot of religions practice it. And I always say there's a foundation, at the foundation of everything that has been created, there's always truth. When we are not aligned and we are not living from the heart, we are practitioners of service of self. That's where the greed comes from. They want to be the best, want to be this, and you project and think about everything outside of you as being separate from you, and that's not the case. When you operate from your heart, you're automatically service of others. Service of others. You become a practitioner of that. Why? Because the more you help others, the more you help yourself. We are one. We are not separate from anything. Anything material that has been created on this planet, we are all of that. It's energy. Now, I know the programs are tough to break. I know. Trust me. I'm in that journey. I'm in your world. I'm in your journey as well. I know how difficult it can be to break all of that. But you have to start questioning things. You have to start understanding that this man-made illusion is to keep us away from ourselves. That is it. Be here. Be present. Be in front of you. Be in your children's eyes. Be in your wife's eyes. This goes for my sisters too. Brothers and sisters. Communicate through the eyes. That's what they're there for. Look at each other. Communicate. Don't be looking at your phone and talking about other things. You're not there. You're not present. Be there. Be in the practice of being in the eyes. The eyes will show you a lot. That is who you are deep, deep inside. And when you connect and you are realigned and you begin to live through the heart, you know right off the bat. You know when somebody's connected. You know when somebody's grounded. Again, I began to delete some of the comments of people coming in, and that's not where I live anymore. I healed that process. I healed all of that. Stand in your own truth of what you really know, what is going on in your personal life. Because if you take stories from other people, that's when you believe in dinosaurs. You believe in outer space. You believe in germ theory. You believe in viral theory. You believe that the history that we have is true. That history has been erased many times over. Look around. Look at the stuff I share on my timeline, on my storyline. Follow those accounts. There's a lot of great information out there. It saves me time from explaining things. But all of that is not important. What's important is to be grounded. Every day, make it a point to take your shoes off and go out and spend time in nature without your phone. No shoes on. Take them off. Be grounded. Be in your breath. Clear the sinuses. All I show is my practices. I'm not trying to tell you what to do because that defeats the law of will. We are all here with that. We are all creating everything that's happening on this planet right now. We are creating that through thoughts, through actions, through unhealed trauma, and more importantly, belief systems that don't exist. They're man-made. There's only one truth. Only one truth at the end of it all, and that's consciousness. Whether you want to call it God, Allah, Jesus, everything has truth. Every culture built everything around it, around that truth. Whatever the messenger is, whoever the messenger is, it doesn't matter. It leads back to living from the heart, aligning your conscious and subconscious mind so you can live out of your heart. Once you live out of your heart, everything will resolve itself. This new earth theory, it's nothing but a theory, and we will get there together. But in the meantime, there's going to be a lot happening, and I always say, make sure you heal yourself. Heal yourself so you are not participating in that and making decisions based on what they're giving you and what they're feeding you. And it's not about they, it's us. Because if somebody tells us a story, the only way it becomes true for ourselves is when we agree to it. When we agree to those false facts that it's true and we act out on it. And that's all programming, unprocessed childhood. I know as men, we're not taught to be in our feelings, so we avoid that heart. But we were designed for that. We were created for that. We are here to love and protect our women and our children. That is our role. That is the reason why we all began as women. Look it up. All the stuff that I speak about, look it up. Educate yourself. Outside of the scholastic programs, outside of the scholastic money machines. But I will no longer delete these messages that come through. Just look at their words. Look at their approach. Look how much hurt it's inside. That hurt is inside. Those programs are inside. They don't know anything else other than what they have endured, just like I. I was once in that victim mode, that mindset, that constantly everything happens to me. Why does this happen? Why does that happen? It's easy. My conscious and subconscious mind were never aligned. I was never living from the heart, the way it's meant to be lived. So I kept creating characters and chasing things outside of myself with a lot of passion because I didn't want to be in my reality. I didn't want to be in my truth. And the only way you sit in your truth is when you're present, when you're in your own thoughts, with no distractions, no music, no TV, no phone, just you. Spend a few hours a day just on you. Go out into nature and just observe. It's very difficult when you begin, but it's freedom. It's mental freedom. You understand everything, and then you pick and choose what you want to participate in. And what comes in the comments, I'm not worried about it. That's their truth. I'm in my healing mode. I'm healing so my children can heal from the trauma that I gave them, that I passed down in memory in my cells. That is my goal, to heal myself, to heal my children, and more importantly, show them, because I can't heal anyone. Everyone has to heal themselves. And I'm just here on this journey trying to show you that 365 days of no food is doable. I love you. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't be here. I would have deleted this account a long time ago and went on my own practice. And the world will ridicule and do whatever, just as they've done in the past. We've been here many times, over and over. God consciousness has shown up several times. And you know the outcome of that. I'm not afraid. Not afraid of anything. I know who I am. I love you. Take your health seriously. Spend time with yourself. Be the example. Lead. Men, we're leaders. Let's lead by example. Happy healing, guys. I love you.